For the Big Ten Conference, the run for the roses is underway. Michigan's title hopes rest on the right arm of freshman quarterback Chad Henne. But with versatile big play man Steve Breaston and the sure-handed playmaker Braylon Edwards, the Wolverines are pointing towards a conference crown. But the Hawkeyes have championship hopes of their own, with sophomore Drew Tate leading their offensive charge. But for a legitimate run at this title, the defense behind stars like Abdul Hodge must make a stand. So it's Iowa at Michigan as the road to Pasadena goes through Ann Arbor on ABC Sports. We welcome you to the BCS Spotlight game presented by ADT. The Big Ten season underway. The Iowa Hawkeyes pay a visit on the Michigan Wolverines. It's one of the grand entrances in all of college football. 107,501 packed into the big house, and here they come. Again, three wide receivers. This time they line up in a shotgun. Plenty of time, complete to the 10-yard line, Clinton Solomon. Tate rolling left to throw for it. Got Henke, one-handed grab. Touchdown is the signal by the line judge. Henke working over on the side, close to being out of bounds, went for it and came down with it.
Oh, God. A little bit of motion to make Marlon Jackson move off the bump and run. The one-handed catch, and he comes down. And remember, it is a reviewable play here.
Every play is being reviewed. And from this angle, no question. 1 foot down. Henke had it all the way. And he steps up, fires, strike for a first down to the 42-yard line. Jason Avant, the junior from Chicago. Edwards, Avant, Breaston, just a sensational trio of wideouts. And he fires again, put it in a beautiful spot that time. When he's on target, he throws a nice ball. That was going to make it very tough for the defense to get on as Germaine Gonzalez.
Must respond to that.
2nd and 6, Hart battling toward the first down marker. And I believe he's just a little bit short. That was Abdul Hodge.
He's even gotten 100 yards.
3rd and short with 3 wides and no fullback. And Hart just has a big hole and does it himself. That's a very, very interesting formation. They trail Iowa 7-0 first quarter Big Ten opener. Henne on that deep drop again, fires to a wide open Braylon Edwards, and that is a first down for Michigan at the 28-yard line. DeBellis on that play. Here comes the toss play. And number 41 Brackett's juggling, and the Hawkeyes have got it. Fumble recovered by Iowa.
They want to get it right no matter what. You know, they're trying to see this in real time.
Following the review, the play stands as called. Fumble, first down Iowa.
That's all that Lloyd Carr could ask for in that situation, is for someone to take a good close look at it. Back for those fine views. 2nd down and 10. Henne pulled down smartly at midfield by number 8, Jason Avant. As a high school youngster, an outstanding javelin thrower and a shot putter. Very unusual combination for a quarterback as he throws a screen to Hart. Hart jitterbugs, battles, first down, good looking run. Get Hart outside, give him some space, and he picks up the first down on a 12-yard gain. Stick with Hart to the 30-yard line, and that's 6 yards on that game. And they run for the first down. Hart to the 21-yard line. A freshman with a tremendous future. So Garrett Rivas will come on and attempt a field goal, and it's no gimme, is it? And the Matt Gutierrez is the holder. This is a 46-yarder. So Gutierrez now a backup quarterback. Looks good from here. Rivas puts the Wolverines on the board, but the Hawkeyes still lead it. So the offensive line stays intact for the Hawks. And Tate on first down. In trouble. Sacked at the 5-yard line. Pouring in David Harris and Lamar Woodley for the Wolverines. Tate is 8 of 8, Gary, for 102 yards in this game. Nearing midfield. Now he's 9 of 9. This is Hinkle fumble. And the Wolverines pounce on it on the 41-yard line.
That was the first fumble of the year for the Iowa Hawkeyes. They've had 3 turnovers, all interceptions. Look at Lawrence Reed. That's the way you tackle. Drive your head across the body of the ball carrier. You get the ball.
Play was quickly reviewed. As you saw that replay, no need for a stoppage. And it's 1st and 10. Chad Henne going deep. Braylon Edwards. Touchdown, Michigan. Took a bump from the corner, made the catch, and went on in for the 58-yard touchdown. Javon Johnson, the junior corner, was battling Braylon, and just tremendous concentration by the man who is wearing the famed number 1. Anthony Carter would have been proud of this play, ladies and gentlemen. It's a beauty.
Quarterback up here has been calling for the deep pass for Braylon Edwards for 3 series. Watch how he plucks it from Johnson. Perfect job. That ball, Johnson thought he had an interception, and Johnson plucks it for the touchdown.
Rivas. And Michigan leads for the first time today. Chad Henne going airborne. And an All-American receiver does the rest. Takes it away from the corner and goes end zone. Man, what a beauty. 3rd down and 10. Oh, what an interception. Picked off at the 40-yard line by Hall, who is a story because he replaced Marcus Curry. Coaches were upset that Curry had given up too many big plays. Ladies and gentlemen, Hall's going to be on that corner for a while.
It's a squaring route to the outside, and Leon Hall, the true sophomore who did such a great job last year as Marlon Johnson kind of forced Tate to throw the ball just a bit early. He had to pick a spot. He let him too much, and look at Leon Hall. Man, that guy, you catch the ball like that, you might be playing offense and defense like a Charles Woodson played here. There is talent and loads of talent in the Michigan secondary.
The first incomplete pass by Tate is an interception, and as a result, Michigan with a short field here. 6:52 in the first half. And underneath, Braylon Edwards going for the end zone, reaches for it, and is down at the 1-yard line. They're going to mark him down at the 1-yard line. Ball was coming free as he was reaching for it. 39-yard effort by number 1.
Everybody, the crowd is wanting a replay. You can hear it. Take a look on this one. Braylon Edwards comes underneath. Now look at him on the run. He went deep. Look at that guy. Sets it up, reaches. Knee comes down a little bit short as he reaches out, but I love those guys that reach for the end zone as it just went loose and he was down. What a play. Game breaker he is.
Michael Hart, the freshman behind Henne, and Henne with the quarterback sneak for the touchdown. Tate's in trouble. Down at the 30-yard line. And he was hit by Pat Massey, number 94, in on him, the senior from Brecksville, Ohio.
And Gabe Watson also put some pressure on him there, too.
The Michigan defense tightening the screws since that opening series. Nothing happening here. This is a tackle for a loss by Pierre Woods. Chandler in as an H-back on the wing behind the tight end Jackson. They'll run it in that direction. And this time, Wolverines were ready. And they threw Lewis for a loss that time as they jammed the play at the line of scrimmage. They're going to go one-on-one. Second and long. Tate wants to set a screen, and it's deflected incomplete. Spectacular play by Sean Crable, the sophomore from the great Massillon, Ohio. This would be a 25-yard attempt. Playing the math, as Gary Danielson suggested, because remember, Michigan botched an extra point. They elect to pick up the 3 points, which pulls them to within a couple of field goals of a tie. Uh-oh, handoff is botched, and Michigan jumps on the fumble. Michigan recovered a botched handoff by Tate. He hit the running back, and Scott McClintock recovers the fumble for the Wolverines, and they've got a scoring opportunity here.
And that's all on the quarterback this time. He stretches it out. I don't know if he hit the up back, Tom Bush. Did he hit the fullback? Yes, he did. Sometimes that's why you have to stomach that ball and not give it to the tailback until the fullback clears. That is the quarterback's mistake.
Braylon Edwards comes down in motion. Hart to the middle. Scoots to the 7-yard line. It'll be second down for the Wolverines. Second and 4. Hart again. Battles toward the end zone. Got it. Touchdown, Michigan. A tough little freshman from upstate New York.
This time right up the gut. Good blind blocking that time from Michigan behind Boss, the All-American. Leo Henige, number 65, does a nice job, but that's the way you run the football, and that's what they like about Hart. Not only he scoots around, but he's got power.
Not only that, if you're watching freshman score his first touchdown ever as a Michigan Wolverine.
Wow,
what
that's nice. Yep, he's going to score many more.
Yeah, he's the man.
Today.
Third down. And he fires to Edwards again. And Edwards was reaching for the first down. That's why you saw him extend as he's close to the mark, and Pascal defended the play in the upperclassmen. There was no question he's got the strongest of the arms on this Michigan team. And you're exactly right. They've got to get the ball in the hands of the receivers. And how about this young running back battling to the 2-yard line?
He fumbled that one at the end of the
play.
play.
Put it down.
It's going to be a touchback.
That's what he's signaling.
Yep.
Touchback. Tried to battle a little bit too much.
You know, it was great blocking again by that Michigan line. This is Iowa's defensive line. They do get the holes blown in front of them like this. Coming up, draw inside, plenty of room to run the ball. Hart stretches, moves, gets to the outside, has the ball, and gets pumped away right at the end of this one. You can see it gets stripped out and gets on the ground and into the end zone.
The spotlight falls on Lloyd Carr, who said, "Are you kidding me? That was down on the 1-foot line." Coach, you were wrong that time. Officials got it right. Here we go now from the 20-yard line. And Lewis in deep trouble is down at the 8. McClintock.
Not against this defense, you're not going to do that. Switch your field, going around like that and cut back. That has been a lot of big, bad plays, and Iowa hasn't been able to recover it. Stretch out. Lamar Woodley, number 56, does a great job shedding his block from Scott Chandler, getting into the back zone, and then that speed on defense from Michigan just eats it up. Chad Henne will get better, and they've got game breakers at wide receiver.
Jackson blitzing. Here he comes. He's got a shot at him, and Tate got it off, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Mason, and Mason battles inside the 5. Got it. Mason, touchdown on the interception.
Pressure coming from the backside, ball thrown behind the receiver. Tate tries to pick it up, throws the ball to a spot. It's the wrong spot, and Grant Mason. Look at this. Look at the Michigan defenders trying to find blocks. Look at that guy's elbow right in the middle of that picture, but he gets it. Drew Tate tries to throw it just a little bit early than he had to, and it gets picked off.
So Grant Mason, who transferred from Stanford after 2 seasons with the Cardinal, picks one off and then battles to the pylon. And Michigan leads it 30-10.
Here's how it started. Marlon Jackson pressure, ball thrown way early. Receiver turns inside. Grant Mason was watching that ball the whole way. That's an easy pick and a wonderful run into the end zone. He kind of got thrown into the end zone on that play too. Nice play.
This is the third down. Hinkle goes in motion. Middle's open. Here comes Hinkle across the field. Reaches for the end zone. And he's got the touchdown. The final score, 30-17, Michigan over Iowa. And ABC Sports is online at ESPN.com. Search ABC Sports. Stay tuned for the Thrifty Car Rental report after this from our ABC station. So long, everybody.